So you'll agree. You'll agree that we need. There are some basic needs. There are some basic needs. Every human being need. Not only every human being, a living creature need. A living creature need a certain basic needs. A living creature need. Yes or no? In that, food, water, shelter. Food, water, shelter. Which is important as per your thinking? As per your thinking, which is important? Food, water, shelter. Which is important? Which is important? Food, water, shelter. Which is important? Yes, Aryan, water, food, water, water, water. Yes, very good. Water. So water is one of the most essential in these three, in the basic needs of a human being. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಜೀವಜಲ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಜೀವಜಲ. So we can live without food for some days, but without water we cannot live itself. Without water we cannot live itself. Without food we can live for some days, but without water we cannot live. So today we are going to study a new lesson, water resources of Karnataka. Water resources of Karnataka. Water resources of Karnataka, right? Water resources of Karnataka. So here, water resources of water is important for the human being. As water is important for the human being, so water is important for the other living creature. Water is not only used for the purpose of living purpose, it is been used for the many other purpose. It has been used for the many other purpose. Water is been used for the whatever the food grains we have been having today. That is due to the water itself. That is due to the water itself. So here, water resources of Karnataka. Can you name some of the important rivers or the prominent rivers of Karnataka? Can you name some of the important or the prominent rivers of Karnataka? Kaveri. Then, yes, Kaveri. Only Kaveri, Sharavati, Tungabhadra, Agnashri, Tungabhadra, Kaveri, Varada, Krishna, Kali, Tungabhadra, Malaprabha. Yes, some important rivers. Some important rivers. So rivers. So rivers of Karnataka. So here, water resources of Karnataka. In this, the main concept comes to the rivers of Karnataka. Rivers of Karnataka. Rivers of Karnataka. Rivers of Karnataka. So here the rivers. Rivers are the main source of water. Rivers are the main source of water. The rivers of the Karnataka can be divided into two. Rivers of the Karnataka can be divided into two. So rivers are the main source. River water is not only used for the consuming of the human being or the living creature. Water is used for the growing crops. Water is used for the to produce the electricity, to generate the electricity. To generate the electricity. Water is being used for in the many industries. Water is being used in the many industries. So water is one of the important resource. So water is being called as one of the important resources. And rivers are important for each and every state. Rivers are important for each and every. So in Karnataka, rivers are being divided into east flowing rivers and west flowing rivers. East flowing rivers and west flowing rivers. In Karnataka, they have been divided. So in Karnataka, it has been divided. So in Karnataka, rivers are being divided. So east flowing rivers and east flowing rivers, west flowing rivers. It has been divided. So it has been divided. East flowing and west flowing rivers. Remember this thing, the important. So first we will study regarding the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. East flowing rivers of Karnataka. Question may come. Name the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. For 2 marks, question may come. Name the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. So first we'll study regarding the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. Rivers of Karnataka. First we'll study regarding the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. So here the east flowing rivers. Can you name the east flowing rivers? Already been the just book is in front of you. You can say it. East flowing rivers of Karnataka. Can you name the east flowing rivers of Karnataka? Kaveri, Pennar, Krishna. So here, Krishna, Kaveri, Pennar and Pallava are the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. So these are the east flowing rivers. So in that, the important is the Krishna. Krishna is the important river. So Krishna river is also been called as the one of the important lifeline of northern Karnataka. River Krishna is been called as the lifeline of northern Karnataka. It is been called as the lifeline of northern Karnataka. So Krishna, the second most important river of South India. Krishna river, River Krishna is the second most important river of South India. Second most important river of South India. And second most important river is India, the South India. But this river, it takes birth in Mahabaleshwar of Maharashtra. Mahabaleshwar of Maharashtra. River Krishna, it takes birth. It is an important river of Karnataka, but it takes birth in the Maharashtra, in Mahabaleshwar of Maharashtra. It flows 1,392 kilometers eastwards and joins the Bay of Bengal. It flows 1,392 kilometers. It flows 1,392 kilometers and at last joins the Bay of Bengal. So here it flows. So it takes birth in Maharashtra. It takes birth in Maharashtra, in Mahabaleshwar, in Maharashtra. From there it comes. It flows here and it flows to Karnataka. Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra, and then it goes towards and at last it joins the Bay of Bengal. In Karnataka, it flows 480 kilometers. In Karnataka, it flows 480 kilometers in Karnataka. Only 480 kilometers. 480 kilometers. It flows in Karnataka. So the next, the adjoining rivers of the river Krishna: Bhima, Koyna, Tungabhadra, Ghataprabha, Malaprabha. We can say these are the tributaries of river Krishna. These are the tributaries of river Krishna. These are the tributaries of river Krishna. And it passes through 3 states. It passes through 3 states: Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra. It passes through 3 states. Which river? Krishna. In Karnataka, it flows only 480 kilometers. And question may come, name the tributaries of river Krishna. Question may come, name the tributaries of river Krishna. Bhima, Koyna, Tungabhadra, Ghataprabha, Malaprabha. So these are the tributaries of river Krishna. Question may come. So it's a homework. Name the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. Name the tributaries of river Krishna. Name the tributaries of river Krishna. And this river, it is not only used for the drinking purpose, irrigation, hydroelectric power generation from Krishna river, system have benefited northern Karnataka. This river Krishna is not only it benefited northern Karnataka, not only for the growing of crops, not only for the drinking purpose, even for the irrigation and for the hydroelectric power generation. Hydroelectric power generation. So this river Krishna is been called as the lifeline of Karnataka, lifeline of northern Karnataka, lifeline of northern Karnataka, and even flood. Whenever in the rainy season the flood is been witnessed due to the river Krishna itself, due to the river Krishna itself. So this is regarding the river Krishna. So next we'll move towards the another important river of Karnataka, which is that river Kaveri. River Kaveri. River Kaveri. River Kaveri. Kaveri is the most important river of Karnataka. It is the most important river of Karnataka. It is known as the Dakshina Ganga. It has been compared to the river Ganga. It has been called as the Dakshina Ganga. Dakshina Ganga. It has been called as the Dakshina Ganga. It originates in Talakaveri in Kodagu district. It originates in Talakaveri in Kodagu district. Kodagu district. It originates in the Kodagu district. Here. It originates in the Kodagu district of Kodagu district, and from there, so it originates in the Kodagu district. Talakaveri originates in Kodagu district and flows to the 804 kilometers. 804 kilometers and joins Bay of Bengal. And joins Bay of Bengal. So 804 kilometers. 804 kilometers. Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It originates in Karnataka itself, in Talakaveri, in Kodagu district it originates. From there, it flows 804 kilometers. How many kilometers? 804 kilometers. Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. At last, it joins Bay of Bengal. At last, it joins Bay of Bengal. It only flows 380 kilometers in Karnataka. How many kilometers? 380 kilometers. 380 kilometers in only 380 kilometers in Karnataka. Only 380 kilometers in Karnataka. So this river Kaveri, it has many tributaries. Many tributaries. So Hemavati, Harangi, Lokapavani, Akravati, Shimsha, Lakshmana Tirtha, Kapila, Suvarnavati, Bhavani. So these are the tributaries of river Kaveri. These are the tributaries of river Kaveri. Even this as a homework. Name which are the tributaries of river Kaveri, or name the tributaries of river Kaveri. So these are the important rivers of the Karnataka. Means important east flowing rivers. So river Kaveri is useful for agriculture, power generation, drinking water purpose. River Kaveri is useful for agriculture, power generation, and drinking water purpose. From Mysore to Bangalore, it is 140 kilometers, something is there, 120. So river Kaveri has been taken from Mysore to Bangalore only for the drinking water purpose. Only for the drinking water purpose. So these are the two important east flowing rivers. So another east flowing rivers are Pennar, Pallar rivers. These are other which through the districts of Kolar, Tumkur and Bangalore, and then enter Andhra and Tamil Nadu. Northern Pennar and South Pennar, there are two separate rivers. Northern Pennar and South Pennar. There are two separate rivers. So this is regarding the east flowing rivers of Karnataka. Next, we'll move towards the west flowing rivers of Karnataka. West flowing rivers of Karnataka. West flowing west flowing rivers of Karnataka. So east flowing rivers, at last they join Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. West flowing river, at last they join. West flowing river, at last they join. I'm asking to you something. At last they join. Yes, Arabian Sea. At last they join Arabian Sea. So west flowing rivers. So the importance of the west flowing rivers. The importance of the west flowing rivers. Listen to me. West flowing rivers. Many rivers rise in Malnad. Many rivers rise in Malnad. Flow through westward. Join Arabian Sea. They flow to westward and join Arabian Sea. They join Arabian Sea. For example, Sharavati, Khali, Gangavali, it is also known as Bedti, Netravati, Varai, Agnashri, etc. are the west flowing rivers of Karnataka. Question may come, name the west flowing rivers of Karnataka. Even take it as a homework. Name the west flowing rivers of Karnataka. Name the west flowing rivers of Karnataka. West flowing rivers of Karnataka. They flow down to the steeps. They flow down to the steeps, slopes, steep slopes, and create waterfalls. They flow. West flowing rivers. Just now I said, they take their birth in the Malnad. West flowing rivers, they take their birth in the Malnad region. While they flow down towards the steeps, valleys. So this creates some beautiful waterfalls. For example, Agnashri River, Punchali Falls is the best example of the waterfalls of the Agnashri River. Next, Joga. It takes Joga, a best example of the waterfalls. Next comes to the Bedti, which creates the many Magod Falls. Magod, Satodi, many falls are there. These are just the glimpse I have been given. Many waterfalls are there. So Uttarakhand has been called as the cradle of waterfalls. Jalapatagala Totti ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ Uttarakhand. Cradle of waterfalls. So why the waterfalls are there? Many waterfalls are there only because Malnad is there, dense forest is there, hilly regions are there, valleys are there. So rivers which take birth, they move towards that particular hills, valleys, steeps, slopes, etc. So that they create the beautiful waterfalls. And they also help for these waterfalls, the west flowing rivers waterfalls. They also help for the production of electricity. Kaveri River is the best example. Sharavati River is the best example. Joga. Mahatma Gandhi electric power generation is there. Next, come towards the Kali River. How many dams are being constructed? 3 dams are there. And all those dams, water is being used for the generation of electricity. Means these are the just example I have given. Kali River, which takes birth. So from Supa, from Joyda itself, 3 dams are there. And water is being used for the generation of electricity. Even Kaiga is there in Karnataka. It also generates the electricity. Even that Kaiga, water is being taken from the Kali River itself. So many famous waterfalls are there. Joga is one of the best example. Magod Falls, Satodi Falls, Unchali Falls, and many other waterfalls are there. All these waterfalls are being created by the west flowing rivers itself. Even the east flowing rivers, they have been created some waterfalls. But the magnificent and the beautiful waterfalls are being created by the west flowing rivers itself. So the other important waterfalls, Gokak Falls is there on the Ghataprabha River, Bandanje on the Netravati, Punchalli on the Agnashri, Chaya Bhagwati on the Don River, Gaganachukki, Parachukki, the twin waterfalls, Kaveri River, Simisha, and Magod waterfalls on Bedti River. So these are some of the important waterfalls. Some of the important waterfalls. So here, west flowing rivers, they have been importance means much of the important is been there. Yeah, let's see that. So this is the Karnataka map. So here, east flowing rivers, they move this side. East flowing rivers, they move this side. West flowing rivers, they move this side. East flowing rivers, they flow long. Best example, River Krishna, 1,392 kilometers it flows. River Kaveri, 804 kilometers it flows. But such thing is we not seen in the best flowing rivers because they take birth in the Malnad region. They take birth in the Malnad region. Best flowing rivers, they take birth in the Malnad region. So hills are there, valleys are there, steeps are there. So they flow here and they reach towards the Arabian Sea. But they create some beautiful waterfalls, and these west flowing rivers, they are being used for the purpose of the generation of electricity. For the generation of electricity. But the west flowing rivers, they have been used for the generation of electricity, water purpose, for drinking water purpose, for the agriculture purpose, for the irrigation purpose, So southern Karnataka is totally depends on the Kaveri River. Do you agree with me? Southern Karnataka totally they are going to depend on the Kaveri. If there is any strike or aggression regarding the Kaveri, so there is no such any aggression or strike in the R area. But there will be a certain aggression in the Southern Karnataka because Southern Karnataka is completely dependent upon the river Kaveri. Northern Karnataka is completely dependent upon the yes guys. Northern Karnataka is completely dependent upon the yes Aryan. Yes, Vaishnavi River, River Krishna. So, Northern Karnataka, they are completely dependent upon the river Krishna. So, just now I have been said, while studying about the Northern Karnataka river, east flowing rivers, they passes through two or three states, east flowing rivers. But the west flowing rivers, no such anything in Karnataka. They have been not passing towards any three or four. Only Mandovi river is there. Only Mandovi, Mahadai. So you have been heard, I think, Badai. Some strikes will be going on here. That's true. It is in the Malnad region itself. So it comes here. It takes place in the Kanapur. So just it goes towards the Goa and it reaches towards the Arabian Sea. So this is regarding the east flowing and west flowing rivers of Karnataka. East flowing and west flowing rivers of Karnataka. This is it. And next topic is the irrigation. Irrigation in Karnataka. So that put irrigation and hydroelectric power. So this year they have been reduced the topic because next year you are going to study. Next year you are going to in the brief in the 10th standard you are going to study regarding the irrigation and hydroelectric power generation. In the briefly you will be studying for the next year. So this year it has been reduced. Irrigation in Karnataka, hydroelectric power generation in Karnataka. So, but once go through the main hydroelectric power projects of Karnataka. Just listen to me. The main hydroelectric power Shivanasamudra, Semsha, on the river Kaveri, Sharavati, Linganmakki, Gersoppa, Mahatma Gandhi hydroelectric power station on Sharavati, Super, Kadra, Kodsalli on the river Kali River, Varai and Mari Kalme on the Varai River, Bhadra, Tungabhadra, Ghataprabha, and Almatti on river Krishna. So these are the important hydroelectric power generation along the rivers. So Shivanasamudram, Semsha on the Kaveri River, Sharavati and Linganmakki, Gersoppa on Mahatma Gandhi hydroelectric power station on Sharavati River itself. Next, Super, Nagari, Kadra, and Kodsalli. 4 are there. So on Kali River, 4 dams are there. Which has been on all are being used for the generation of hydroelectric power stations. Next, Varai and Marikalni on the Varai River, Bhadra, Tungabhadra, Ghataprabha, and Almatti on river Krishna. So these are the important hydroelectric power generation. So just it's a glimpse for this year. So they have been reduced. Irrigation and hydroelectric they have been reduced. Because next year you are going to study in the brief. So this year it has been reduced. So this is regarding the water resources of Karnataka. Water resources of Karnataka. So here the important, whatever I have been given the homework, I need it today. So regarding the question answers, I'll give it afterwards. So today I'll send the question answers regarding the which one? Climate and natural rotation. So tomorrow I'll give the question answers regarding the important on the water resource of Karnataka. So any doubt, you can make it clear if you are having any doubts. You can make it clear if you are having any doubts. Any doubts? You can ask them. You can put a message in the chat and you can ask the question if you are having any doubts. So already a test route is there in front of you. If you are having any doubt, you can make it clear. Make it clear. So Lakshmesh. 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 Purnachandra. Purnachandra.
Yes, sir.
So any doubts?
No, sir.
The topic is been clear. Water resource topic is been clear.
हाँ sir.
Yes, Purnachandra Bhatt. Purnachandra Bhatt. Purnachandra Bhatt. Purnachandra. Purnachandra Bhatt. Purnachandra Bhatt. Pranam.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir. No doubt.
No doubt. Aryan.
Yes, sir.
The topic is been clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.